Okay, so this isn't exactly my normal type of video. I have finally decided that I'm going to load up my film into my Pentax. I have been really kind of intimidated about just doing film in general. It's so out of my comfort zone that I've been putting it off. I got this stuff in like December for Christmas. And I've had this camera for a few years now. And I think it's finally time that I load some film into it, and I'm gonna go out hopefully in the next few days to shoot some stuff. And hopefully that turns out well. I don't know where this video is gonna go. Yeah, so just give me 1 second while I load the film. I'm actually watching a YouTube video about how to load film. So, we'll see how this goes. So there you have it. I have successfully, albeit a little bit long, I've successfully loaded film into my Pentax. I guess I'm just going to go out next few days and use this film, Kodak Gold. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoy the video. I don't know where this is going to go, but we'll see. So stick around. And I cannot stress this enough. Ha. So I am recording this part pretty late in the game. I meant to record this weeks ago. Unfortunately, I got rather sick. It wasn't COVID or anything, but I had a very, very severe case of the, a sore throat. So, I'm pretty well recovered, and I've been doing a lot more film photography. I've got one more roll down, which I gotta get developed, and I'm working on the third one of Kodak Gold 200. I bought a 3-pack. So, I'm not going to go over every single one of these pictures, but I am going to provide commentary on just some of the ones that I truly like out of my first roll. Alright, so the first picture in the film roll that I think that I truly kind of got down was this picture of the roses that I have outside of my house. The grain on it is immaculate. I guess that's a word that I could use. Shooting film photography has absolutely opened up more of the compositional part of what I do. I was never good at composition. I'm still working on it. It's always going to be a work in progress, but the colors on this is a nice warm tone, nice red. It really accents the red on this film stock. In the meantime, I have bought a new lens for it. I bought a mint conditioned lens. It's a 50mm, so I've used that on my second roll of film, and I hope that I can get this out to you a little bit faster than I have this video. I stopped at my work. I work at a place called Sportsman's Warehouse. It's a hunting and fishing chain store. It's kind of like Cabela's, a Bass Pro. The tones on the colors, the shadows are a little bit more of a rich kind of dark purple instead of a blue or just a neutral color. The highlights and the midtones are just like a yellowish. It's almost kind of ugly. It really isn't pleasant, but it gives it a really old-timey vintage look. Like this, I took this just a few weeks ago. This isn't a museum from the 70s or anything. This is 2022 at a chain store. So now, out of all the pictures that I have taken on this first roll, this has to be my favorite picture. I don't know what it is about it. The whites are white, the reds are vibrant, the greens are kind of yellow. it just, the overall look of the picture, it does scream film. I'm very surprised that, you know, on a film camera, the pictures look like film. It's not rocket science, but it still impresses me to this day how different things feel from a digital camera. Maybe I should have started on film. I don't know. So there's a funny story behind some of these ending pictures. Two things really. It's the day that I found out that cars need oil to run and that I need to regularly change oil on my car to make sure that it doesn't start smoking. The reason why I have the hood up on the car is because it started smoking, and I wasn't having a barbecue at that moment. The other thing is that I realized that you have a certain number of pictures that you can take on a roll. Yeah, 36 pictures, roughly. I think I got like maybe 35. This is a little bit shorter than I wanted it to be, but I think I got some good pictures of GreenSprings and what actually is there. So we continue on. And so we have the ending here of my GreenSprings pictures. Now, I did venture further into the kind of park area, and well, it's not really a park, it's more like just a walking path, really. I went to take another picture, and I figured out that it was kind of stuck, which meant that it was indeed the end of the roll. So Kodak Gold is a very interesting film stock. I'm going to be using it more and more. When I go down to Disney in October, I will be taking my film camera, and I'm going to see how all these things go. I still have 2 more rolls of Kodak Gold that I'm going to be shooting here at home. I have Ektachrome, and then I'm going to buy some Kodak, I believe it's called Tri-X400, black and white. I'm going to try to do some studio pictures. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will catch you all later. And I cannot stress this enough. See you later, everybody.